Hello, Virgo. We are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house. We are going to pick up on the person that is coming towards you. So, whoever you're thinking about, whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, just whoever is on your mind, whoever you're connecting to, what is this person's overall energy towards Virgo? Whoever Virgo is thinking about right now, what is their overall energy towards Virgo and their connection with Virgo? Okay, so you have a King of Wands that you may be thinking about. Possibly they are a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They don't have to be those signs, but they are in this King of Wands energy. Okay, and that's very passionate, a lot of fun. How does this person feel about you? We have the Ten of Swords. So why the Ten of Swords? There may have been an ending between you and this individual. Aries energy here with the Fool. Someone may have decided to go in a new direction. So if you're dealing with this fiery energy, this individual, it's a masculine energy because it's coming out as the King of Wands, but this person may have ended things with you and started something new, or they feel like you did that to them. But with them coming out as the King of Wands, this looks to me like someone who possibly is inconsistent. The King of Wands goes after what they want. This could even be a person I don't really feel like this individual is married, but the King of Wands can sometimes be someone who's married but likes to have people on the side. But they are coming in as the Fool. So I feel like this is someone who likes their freedom and doesn't really want to be tied down. They see something, they go after it, they want it. Okay. Why the Fool? Why do we have the Fool for this individual? Is how they feel about Virgo. Magician could be dealing with a Gemini or another Virgo. I feel like this person, maybe they just felt they couldn't manifest it with you. I just feel like this individual here likes to have a good time. Okay, Page of Wands, the Star. They like to kind of see what else is out there, Three of Cups. And when it comes to being tied down, they don't want to be. They get defensive. They may just kind of block you. They like to have their options. They like to be single and independent. That's what keeps coming out. So I feel like you're dealing with someone where you guys ended the situation, they're just not consistent. I feel like you're dealing with someone who goes around from person to person. I don't feel like they're really consistent with anybody. I feel like they just kind of hop around to the next person. Whoever they're interested in, that's who they go after. So they're just not a consistent energy, kind of a player energy. Okay. What actions is this individual going to take towards Virgos? What action is this individual going to take towards Virgo? We have Temperance. Clarify Temperance. Action they're going to take towards Virgo, please. Nine of Cups. You might have someone who's a little bit self-indulgent as well, which makes sense as they kind of just do what they want. They're independent. They're emotionally independent. They do what satisfies them. I don't feel like they really take into mind, compromising with another person. Well, how do you feel? What do you want? They're not in it for they're not in it to blend, to mix, to compromise. They're in it to kind of go after what they want to satisfy themselves. They may be self-indulgent. There is a need for them to kind of slow down, whatever it is that they're doing. There's a need for some like moderation. Some of them may even drink a lot or maybe other things. How does this individual feel about Virgo, please? How does this person feel about Virgo? Yeah, we have moved on. So it says, I'm letting you go now so we can both move on. I do feel like at one point this was a very harsh ending. I don't think it was a positive ending for you or them. I do feel like this was hard for them to end as well. But it's probably been over for a while now. And whoever this person is that's on your mind, I feel like it's been over probably for a few months now. And they are moving, they have moved on, or they're dating, they're looking, they're out there, they may have met somebody new. How does Virgo feel about this person? How is Virgo feeling? Four of Cups. You may be, maybe you rejected this person with the Four of Cups, and that's why they have the Ten of Swords and they felt backstabbed, but they have moved on from that. You may also be feeling rejected yourself, dissatisfied, unhappy. When it comes to working on this situation, I feel like you would work on it, but it may just be because there's nothing else going on. You're kind of in a bored energy. I don't know if you feel rejected by this person, you rejected this person, or you're just not meeting anyone else that is really doing it for you. Feel like when it comes, you're a little bit defensive yourself. I feel like when it comes to maybe dating or meeting new people, you're just not open to it. I feel like you are in an energy where some of you may want to work things out with this person, and so you're blocking off other people. Or some of you blocked this person, and that hurt them with this Ten of Swords, but it seems like they're moving on. You, on the other hand, are still in this Four of Cups energy, so you're unhappy, you're dissatisfied, you're blah, blase blah. You're not really trying. I feel like you're more defensive when it comes to putting yourself out there, meeting new people, or just possibly being open with people. Maybe you were defensive with this person. It caused them to kind of just back down and say, I'm just going to go a different direction. When it comes to teamwork, some of you might be a little bit, either you're not really a team player, you kind of maybe take the lead or feel you can do a better job than everyone else, and maybe off-putting to other people. We have divinely guided for you. I feel like you are being divinely guided. I mean, if something didn't work out, Virgo, it's not for you. As much as for some of you, this may be really upsetting. It may really hurt you, but at the end of the day, what's for you will be there. And I would just take this as a lesson in whatever lesson you feel you need to work on. What do you feel like you need to work on here? Possibly some of you need to come out of this Four of Cups energy, and when you meet people, be open to the possibilities. This is the universe handing you a cup, handing you love, handing you things, and you're saying, I don't want that. So what advice do we have for Virgo, please? What advice for Virgo? Advice for Virgo. Best advice for Virgo, please. Okay, we have it's okay and get outside. So the first one says pain is part of growing. Don't numb the pain. It's okay to allow yourself to feel your emotions so you can start your healing journey. So with this Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords, that seven of not swords, but the Seven of Wands, it's time to get out. What I'm feeling like, it's just time to be. This is a very bored energy. You're not going to bring in anything that you want with this type of energy because you're not accepting things. You're not opened up to possibilities. Um, Allow yourself to feel the pain, like this card was saying, so that you can. I feel like you need to work on maybe meditation. That always works for me. Maybe counseling or something like that. Don't be so defensive to help. Open up to help. It also says get outside, spend more time in nature. Spending more time in nature will help you take the pressure off love and remind you that life is beautiful even in gloomy days. So you're definitely in a defensive. I feel like you're a defensive, don't want to talk to anybody, don't want to deal with anybody, not open up to new. And in order to find new, if you want love, then you have to attract it. You have to bring it in. Staying in an energy of dissatisfaction only brings in more dissatisfaction. Let's get a moon card for Virgo, please. Moon card for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know or hear? What's going on with Virgo? Just take this one. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon energy. It just says adjustments are required. Yeah, I definitely have to work on this sadness. It's kind of the Four of Cups is a depressed. It's a very kind of depressed energy as well. It's just a closed down, shut down energy is what I'm getting. So I'm going to end this here. I'm going to actually get my other cards. We're going to do through the signs, Aries through Pisces, and then we'll grab an angel answers card at the end, and we'll be all done. All right. So how do the signs feel about Virgo? How do the signs feel about Virgo, please? Starting with Aries. How does Aries feel about Virgo? We have the Lovers and the Fool. So some of you, there's a decision I feel like they need to make when it comes to you. They may be going towards somebody new here with the Fool for some of you, but I feel like they're making a decision or they've made a decision. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like the Taurus may be stuck in a marriage or a commitment. You may be dealing with a Taurus who is committed. If you're committed, they're not going anywhere. If you're with a Taurus, you guys live together, you guys are committed. I feel like they're not moving anywhere, they're not moving on. You guys are together. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I'm going to go back to Taurus really quickly. If there may be problems at home, especially for those of you who live together, problems in the commitment where they may need to see things from another perspective or they feel you do. That may be, something like that that's going on. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I feel like there's some type of a decision. It's not a Cancer, a Gemini, excuse me. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I feel like they are in the process of making a decision when it comes to you. They may feel like there's some things that they don't know, or possibly there's some things that you don't know with this moon energy. There's something that's hidden, but I do feel like they're making a decision about this connection. It's like kind of reviewing all the things that make them mad or, that kind of thing and deciding what they want to do. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I feel like Cancer wants to come towards you. They want a relationship. This may be a new Cancer, but they want to give you an offer, or it could be a Cancer that you already know that wants to apologize or just come in again and try to work on things, but they do feel a connection with the Two of Cups. If you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like the Leo, for most of you, you and the Leo wants to work on the connection. They want to move on from the drama, and so they're willing to put in the work and effort to get past negative energy, that whatever arguments and conflicts you had. If you're dealing with another Virgo, this may be coming to a slow end, or if you guys are not together, maybe it's slowly moving on to the next level, like it's a slow progression with the Knight of Pentacles here. Some of them may travel for work, or they may have gotten a new job. Maybe some of you have as well. If you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like Libra really they hope that this comes together. They do miss you. I feel like maybe they didn't realize how much you meant to them at one point, and it's like they've had some type of epiphany. They do see you as kind of like the one that got away or the one that they would like to be with. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I feel like things are over with that Scorpio. I feel like they're done. They've had it. Here with the Ten of Wands and with the Four of Swords, it's like they're resting. They're just taking a break. They don't want to deal with the drama. It's just too much for them. It's a burden. So whatever happened between you guys, they just feel like it's too much for them to deal with. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there may be competition with Sagittarius. There may be other people involved. If you know that that's not the case, there's just a lot of conflict. It may be a new Sagittarius that's coming in, but there's, competition or there's just conflict. Some of them may be coming towards you to try to fight for the connection as well. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, I feel like things are over between you and the Capricorn. They are disappointed in the fact that it's over. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like the Aquarius is really stubborn. Um, there may be some control issues between you and Aquarius, and there's a need to compromise. There's a need for both of you, or maybe it's just them. But they feel like it's like a tug of war. It's kind of a control issue, and there isn't really any compromise. For some of you, they'd like to compromise, but they are kind of coming in as this emperor, which is a bit controlling. If you're dealing with the Pisces, I feel like the Pisces is juggling many different things. They may be watching you, they may have found something out about you. There's just something that I feel like they are juggling, maybe something that you said, perhaps. That they're having a tough time maybe getting past or getting over it. It's like they're trying to figure out if this is what I really want based on something that maybe they found out or something that was said that was not as nice or immature or just information that they don't know if that's something that they want to deal with, whatever the information is. So go ahead and think of a question, and I'm going to pull an angel answers card and we're going to see what's going on. For Virgo, what is the answer to Virgo's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo's question? What is the answer to Virgo's question, please? All right, we have within the next few weeks, so whatever that means to you. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I appreciate your views. I hope that you are staying safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.